Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
How y'all doing?
What's happening? What's happening?
Don't fucking take my intro. Welcome to the Everything and Nothing podcast. I'm your host, Trey Pizzy,
Blue. How y'all doing?
Pigs.
You know that.
and we're here with a special guest. A-sex
Hello.
location.
31, female from the Bronx.
Not
My
the
name is
ASL.
Tanny Talks.
Amy Talks. Welcome
That's
to
your
episode, what?
That's
11.
That's your Instagram.
11,
too,
right?
Yeah, my name is Tanny.
Episode 11.
Mhm.
You said episode 11?
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Twin Towers.
Yeah. Episode 11. We here. Welfare check. How's everybody doing?
I feel good. I feel straight.
I'm happy to be here.
I feel, I woke up on the right side of the bed today. Yeah. I mean, I woke up. Man, life has just been doing what life been doing. Yeah.
That's your thing. That's
Life,
your shit,
like,
man.
yeah, man. I some days I got better. Other days I have things be a little rocky or whatever. I'm on the ropes.
That's normal.
I can say that.
Mhm.
Some days I feel like I'm on the ropes longer than I'm supposed to be on the ropes instead of dominating the ring. But
Yo, you's a fucking analogy ass nigga. Why don't you
Yes,
just get to the point?
no,
How
that's
you
my
feeling?
shit.
On the
though.
ropes?
Yeah, on the ropes.
Yeah.
Some days.
You rope it doping, like you coming back?
Nah,
Yeah,
shit. Some
yeah,
days,
yeah.
no. That's why I use that
You
analogy.
said get them off.
Yeah, get them off. I'm on the ropes longer than I'm supposed to be.
You got this.
Yeah, but yeah, overall, man, I got this. So
right.
yeah, that's how I feel.
Tell me how you feeling.
I'm feeling great. I'm happy to be here. Been a little time coming. Been a little excited to been watching you guys for a little while, been
Okay.
checking out y'all stuff. So, I'm glad
Appreciate
to
you.
be here.
Appreciate the support.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
Glad you can make it.
I'm great, man. Like I mentioned before, I know I missed episode 10, man. I wanted to be here. I seen the topics y'all was talking about too. I finally just watched that shit Monday. I wish I was here to chime in, but shout out to y'all on that. And
Appreciate you.
I'm great overall. Like I said before, I'm in a better space mentally. Working on being in a better space financially. I'm great. My mind is in a better place. I'm thinking clearer. I'm more productive. Just getting shit done. I mean,
That's what's up.
overall, just being a better version of me.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's
Good
solid.
to hear.
Trey, how you feel?
Try to fuck. Put me to the slut.
Oh, my God.
Run that track back.
it's done
Turn that
outside.
shit up, Quay.
Nah, I'm chilling, man. Honestly, like I've been in limbo, kinda, battling demons, battling different shit, different shit going on. I've been acting unusual.
I mean, say it again. Say it
I've been
again.
acting unusual.
Highly unusual, sir.
Boy.
I haven't been myself. I apologize to anybody. I apologize to anybody I may, have
Nah, we love you,
offended.
nigga. We ain't taking no way.
Yeah, ain't know.
I was pissed. Nah, y'all see this.
Nah, I came at him.
It
too.
comes to everybody.
Yeah, it come at everybody.
It was
We
a
did-
trickle-down effect.
It was-
We can talk later, but
The shit real
I
roll
love that nigga. I
downhill.
don't care.
Wrong place, wrong time.
gotta fuck with
you
that.
in the
He's
way.
wild. He's
Get out the way.
They got hit in the crossfire. Boom! Oh!
Casualties?
Oh, no.
Oh, I can't wait to hear about it.
Nah, but
That's my dog, though.
Nah, but y'all know I love y'all,
I'm
man.
with him through it
Sometimes-
for whatever, nigga, thinking thing.
Nah, you know what it is? Sometimes when you hold shit in, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to be a better person, and that shit don't work for me. I can't be the bigger person, bro, because that shit eats me up. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, you try to be the bigger person, but you eating shit, and then when you explode, it come out at the wrong times when it's not supposed to.
Holding in.
Yeah, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? That shit might work for some people. That shit don't work for me. I gotta be as little as you to keep my sanity. You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't.
Nah, I get it.
Yeah.
That might sound nuts to some niggas,
Nah,
I
but for
totally get
real,
it.
like I
Facts.
gotta stoop to your level to keep my sanity because it's gonna kill me. You know what I'm saying? Like if I keep taking that shit, because it's not just you, it's somebody else. It's just everything build up,
Absolutely.
and that shit just pop.
I could definitely relate. I got a vindictive side. So it's like when you be up on some bullshit with me, it's not I just turn the cheek and all of that type of shit.
Yeah, I've been trying to do that though, and it's been eating me, and
That's
that's
the
and that's
unhealthy
why I've
part.
been
Yeah,
exploding.
that's
You
the
know what I'm
unhealthy
saying?
part.
Nah, it's really unhealthy.
I'm like repetitive
Yeah,
all
But
my
it's
life.
but
like,
it's unhealthy either way though.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Whether you stoop down or whether you hold it in, it's
Yeah. Right,
unhealthy.
right.
So it's kind
Absolutely.
of like a lose-lose battle.
I mean, have you ever considered maybe like letting it out slowly?
What do you mean?
know, where like you let it out as you feel it. That way it doesn't.
No, I don't have
Sometimes-
I don't
It
have
doesn't
slow
bottle up?
leaks.
I think
don't have-
sometimes so.
maybe I need an extracurricular activity. Maybe I need to do fucking
Yoga.
Yeah.
boxing or something. I don't know.
Me personally, the reason that doesn't work, trying to get it out slowly, is because in the moment of feeling, you already know how you're gonna like express yourself. So you try to wait until
Right.
you're in a better space to say it, and then you end up holding on to it longer than you intended on
'Cause the
doing.
delivery is not
and then
gonna
it
be-
comes out, oh man, like all over the place. It's like shaking a soda before you open it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like you gotta try not to like give in to that, because I feel like I'm at the stage in my life where I really have to control the way I react to certain things, because you know we're just getting older. You can't
Absolutely,
just you know
absolutely.
react to everything how you always had. And I do find myself biting my tongue, and I do find myself at times where it's just like I'm gonna explode if I keep holding it in. But I think the more we learn how to still practice that every day, it'll probably get easier.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, I'm
'Cause
learning.
I feel like it's a constant thing. It's never
a
gonna be
learning process.
we're here and you're there. It's like
Yeah,
a
I'm learning.
constant
I'm
like
learning.
a
journey.
thin line between holding and then
There
it
is no
coming out
end.
the wrong
There's a
way,
constant
right?
journey.
I'm
Yeah.
learning, but in the meantime, I'm on your motherfucking ass.
Right.
Like until I get there, I'm not in that space
Nah,
yet.
yeah, definitely.
I
You
tried
gotta
to
go with
do
what
it.
works for
You know what I'm
you.
saying? It's not working. Like I said, like I've been acting unusual, and it's been coming out the wrong times. You know what I'm saying? On the wrong people. It's just not. It's not
acknowledgement is the
healthy for
first
me. So I'd rather take the L dealing with the consequences of my actions than holding shit
But then-
down or trying to be the bigger person at this point.
But then another thing is like responding to things is just not really even worth it though too. Because you gotta like decipher what really deserves your response and your energy and what doesn't. You know what I mean? Just because a person says something that's ignorant doesn't mean that you have to give them a rebuttal to correct them. Not everything needs to be corrected. Not
Right.
everything needs to be voiced.
I agree,
Certain
but sometimes
things
you don't know
even do-
that until afterwards, right? Like
Okay.
in the midst of when it's going on, it's like, nigga, I'm gonna give you this work, and maybe later on I'll figure out if it was worth it or not. But right now, how I'm feeling is definitely worth it, because you let niggas slide, they gonna think you apart. Then you gonna turn into Six Flags. I don't got no time for that. I'm gonna nip it right here, like.
Oh
you
yeah,
know what I'm
not for
saying?
sure, certainly.
So like I said, I've been trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? Woo-saw and be like, you know what? Walk away or turn the other cheek, but I'm not. Like I'm not ready yet. You know what I mean? That's why I gotta go back out there, see the lady again, and stay there.
Right.
Cause like I really feel like a crackhead can't stop smoking crack in a crack house.
At all.
And I feel like that's what we try to do with our traumas. You know what I'm saying? Like America here, this shit causes us the most traumas, and we sit here. You know what I mean? And try to get over shit. And that shit is not. Everything that you're trying to get away from is right outside your door.
Or in your house.
You get what I'm saying? So like, that's why I be like, I gotta get away, because it don't make no sense to stay in the place that caused you all the trauma and trying to get better. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta be like, the fuck? Let me pack up, even if it's for a minute. You know what I mean? And get out. But I'm looking at not coming back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like coming back to an abusive relationship. Like,
Yeah. What's your
And
purpose?
that's okay.
you know what I'm saying?
You know?
What's your
Nah, that's not okay.
It is okay to like want to go and never
Oh, I
want
thought
to
you
come
said
back.
to come back to an abusive relationship.
No,
Yeah,
no.
nah, I
I
get what
mean,
you-
it's
I
okay
get- I
to
know
go
what
and
you
to not
meant.
feel
Yeah,
guilty
for sure, for
not
sure.
wanting to come back.
Oh, yeah,
I feel
he's
like it's
definitely
healthy for
unapologetic
everyone
about that.
to get out at least for a little bit, just to see that there's
Absolutely.
more outside to the box.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I feel like we all need to do that to heal. Like I'm really on some nah shit right now. Like niggas need to go back to Africa, bro. You know what I mean? Like for real. Like we the only, even us as a people, we the only niggas with no nation. You know what I'm saying? Niggas come here, they could go back home. Our home is where they did the most dirty shit to us. And we sitting here trying to make this shit work. It's like, nigga, let's get the fuck up out of here.
Because for some individuals, this is all they know. You get what I'm saying? But that goes right back to what you said. They, you come back, you come here, and you don't even. We're the only culture that like really, not even a culture, but yeah, a culture.
We don't have no culture.
Yeah, so it's like
Our culture is American culture.
and
I
that
mean,
shit is
we
crazy
do,
because
but
that
it's
shit was
just so
created.
infiltrated by vultures and shit.
No,
man.
I think
100%.
our culture is slave culture, right? Like we don't have a real core culture. We don't even know where we come from. You know what I'm saying? So our culture is based off of what we've been through. You know what I mean? We don't know nothing past that 400 years. So it's like, what culture do we really have
I'm
besides
speaking
that?
as far as like, music,
Oh,
fashion,
yeah,
things of
yeah.
that nature. But even that's infiltrated.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? We don't own
We
none
don't
of that
even
shit.
own that
you feel
shit.
me?
Yeah.
We creators, but we ain't owners, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah. The culture is there, we just ain't got no creative control. Like
Right.
I mean, once again, though, you that's all they know. You
Nah,
get what
that's
I'm
all
saying?
they want to know,
I
right?
think-
Yeah, that's all they want to know.
Everybody
yeah.
everybody got iPhones. Everybody got phones in their hands. You know what's more out there.
Yeah,
Is
definitely.
it what you want? What you want to do? You get what I'm saying? So we can't keep using that excuse. This is all we know. Yeah, like, nigga, my mother and my father was all I knew at one point until I went outside and seen there was other people. You
And
get
that's
what
what I
I'm
was
saying?
getting at. So based on generations, right? They was like the crash dummies for this shit, like our forefathers. Like now, this generation, we got more knowledge than any generation before us ever had. More resources,
Absolutely.
more of an entrepreneur mindset. Period. I've seen more people that look like me start their own businesses in this era than I ever seen in my life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
But
I feel like
the
our-
money, where you
Right.
bring the money to though.
Right, but if you don't learn that, then you know what I mean. That's what leaves you stuck, right? Because it's like a repetitive, you know what I mean, thing. You end up back where you started because the money ain't really staying in the same community.
It's
Right.
not.
Because you forced to go outside the community because there's nobody who owns what you trying to, you know what I mean, get in your community. So
And
that's another thing. Like
and when it comes down to like different groups, like different minorities, right? You got like a lot of foreigners that may come over here, right? They work mad hard, and what they doing at the end of the week, at the end of the month,
send
and
them
all of
back
that,
home.
they giving back. They sending back to their land.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? That's something that we're not doing. You get what I'm saying?
Because
What I told you,
our
Busy.
land is, so that's what I was just saying, right? Like I was watching, I forgot what I was watching. And he was like that everybody got a place to go. You know what I'm saying? Niggas go to, the Chinese, them been to Africa. And the Russians, America, them been to Africa. They all go to Africa. They take all the resources and they take them back home, right? And it's like, us as Black Americans, where do we take our resources? Like, where's back home for us? You get what I'm saying? So it's like everybody could take from one place and bring it back home, except for us. Now, if we went back to Africa, that would be our home. But right, the money would stay there because this is our nation. We would make that our nation. But no, we make money and spend it with the niggas that is
Don't
doing
even
us
get it.
dirty.
right.
Let me ask you a question, Tanny. What's your ethnicity?
I'm Puerto Rican.
Okay, you from here, from America, or you was born out in Puerto
So-
Rico and then came?
So that's a huge misconception when you say America, because Puerto Rico is
Puerto
definitely
Rico is
part
in
of
America.
America.
Copy. In the
and-
States, I mean.
Yeah, so that's its own thing, because I feel like a lot of people don't feel like Puerto Rico is part of America, and it definitely is. But I'm a New York Rican. I was born in New York, raised in New York. I go to Puerto Rico at least like once or twice a year.
Okay.
I got family out there and stuff. So
Okay. You guys have like land, property out there as well, or?
yes,
Got you. Okay. So the topic of what we're talking about in regards to giving back to our community, your community, or your culture, you know, is that something that you or your family do?
Does?
Yeah, it does.
yes.
So do you know?
But it's not like I'm as fortunate as the people that you speak of.
Okay.
Because we give back as much as what we have.
Right, yeah.
It's
definitely.
very little. Like I try to send my grandfather money whenever he kind of needs to, but it's not like, it doesn't seem as, I feel like you're glamifying it more than what it truly is. It's like just really trying to help people that can't help themselves, because it's really like struggling out in that country, and it's like just basically loving the people that's there and just making sure that they eat too.
They good money.
Yeah, it's less more so like we're doing it and just sending it back. It's more like we have to help these people out there because
Absolutely.
they need help.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
you might be in a better predicament, right? Well, in regards to just generating some type of revenue that they not.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
yeah.
But that's most foreigners, though. Most foreigners see America as opportunity. So I always say you got to be without something to appreciate. Most people got to be without to appreciate. Like, you know what I mean? They don't have some of the resources we have over there. So, yeah, they come over here and they take advantage of the shit more than us. But also, and this is no shade to no immigrants or nothing, they have better chances of getting loans and things of that nature and assistance when they come over here more than the people who actually live here.
Why you say that?
It's
They
a
do.
fact. It's I don't know why it's like that, but it's a fact. And this is something I've heard from people who go to banks to try to get loans, welfare recipients, like anybody of a different culture that's not born here, they go there and they don't go through the same struggles that people that was living here all their life go through. Like they want to give you the third degree when they provide some type of assistance for you, because in their minds, I don't know. Now I'm thinking about it. The only thing I can think of is like, nigga, you was born here. What the fuck you need? Well, you feel me?
I think,
and that's a fucked up, you know what I mean? Like mindset to have, because it's like, how the fuck you giving resources to niggas that wasn't really, you know what I mean?
It's deeper than that. It's systematic.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's systematic. They know them niggas is not gonna stay here, or the money, like they know they not building up the niggas that they try to bring down, right? So for them to give us something, it's like, we trying to kill y'all niggas off. Like, we don't even want y'all to exist in the same scale as us. So those people are not a threat to them. The black American is a threat. Right. They ain't gonna give you shit. Like,
and they know more than likely they coming over here to start a business, you know what I mean? Which is more than likely gonna be successful, because we love giving our money to other niggas, you know what I mean? Whether it be the Ock on the corner, the Chinese niggas at the restaurant, you know what I mean? Like, and they don't even take credit card or none of that shit. They only take cash.
Do you notice like how some of those franchise stores, and just like how you just said, Chinese restaurants, you got grocery stores, and whether it be the Ox or whether it be Hispanics, it be like an influx of that. Even down to like Subways or Popeyes. These are franchise shits, right?
And one ethnicity is working.
One ethnicity is working in the whole joint.
Dunkin'
You get what I'm saying?
Donuts,
Popeyes. Whether they be Indian or I'm not.
It's like they just went and gave a group of applications.
They put their people
100%.
on.
You know what fucked
Even down
us
to the
up?
Which is honorable. I respect that. But
Even down to the traffic cops. It's all just one ethnicity. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know, one got the blueprint and then they pass it on to their peers or their, you know, that culture. You know what I mean?
You know, they understand culture. They understand legacy. They understand the shits that we don't understand. Like, Indian niggas would be in the crib with all they brothers and shit with their wives. Nigga, you know what I'm saying?
But that shit is instilled in them. You know what I'm saying?
Right, this shit is different.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you have to be without to appreciate, you know what I mean? And that mindset is instilled because of their upbringing, you know what I mean?
Okay.
What really fucked us up, in my opinion, from watching history, is desegregation, right? Like, when they started wanting to be inclusive with white people, right? Instead of saying, yo, let's do our own shit. Like, Rosa Parks, bum ass. I don't know why she gets so fucking revered, because she wanted to sit in front of the bus. Like, why you want to sit in front of the bus instead of getting on your own bus, right? Like, so you made a whole movement about niggas sitting on the front of the bus, but for what?
I don't think it was that.
It was to get treated the same as white people, or equal rights or whatever, right? And we still don't have equal rights.
And niggas like going to the back of the bus when they get on the bus.
I was watching.
Niggas don't even want to sit on the front.
Niggas don't even want to sit on the front.
Niggas don't even sit on the front of the bus.
It was more. It wasn't more so. It wasn't that though. It wasn't that. It was just
not
a matter.
Being treated the same.
Nah, it was just a matter of being able to sit wherever you wanted to sit and not be controlled on to do whatever based off of your ethnicity or who you are.
But why? But my thing is this, right? If the bus is going to the same spot or whatever, why does it matter where you sit? And see, niggas lose sight of the goal, right? And the goal is getting there. It don't matter how the fuck you get there. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least them niggas enslaved us or whatever. Now they giving us a little piece of the pie. You niggas just want to be like, yo, nah, we want this. We want this. Instead of getting the resources, you just want the treatment. You not like, yo, give us our own bus. You like, let us on your bus. Right? And I was listening to I think it was Dr. Claude Anderson, and he said in Winston-Salem or some shit, North Carolina, right? That niggas had their own buses. They had their own bus lines, like 500 buses. And when desegregation happened, the black niggas stopped getting on the black buses and started going on the white buses just because it's like, oh yeah, I want to ride their bus. Why? When we got our own buses. So you taking that money from us and giving it to them. Right? Like, we had our own cabs. When desegregation happened, niggas started going to the white cabs. Why? We got our own cabs. Why y'all want to be included with these niggas so bad?
Why not just expand and maximize?
Cheaters don't eat with lions. And I'm not saying
pick your ass up if you hold.
I'm not saying we gotta be racist, but it's cool to not. If them niggas don't want us there, why do you want to be there? That shit just don't make no sense. And that's the story of America. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, include me.
Right.
Include me. Like, why, nigga? Why do you want to be somewhere you not wanted? So now when they open the door, they crack the door a little bit, niggas think they getting somewhere. But it's like, nigga, they in the back, they taking something else away from you. All right, we gonna give them this, but we gonna take away this.
Right, you got it.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like everybody could get something but us, and we don't fight for the right things. It's like all these bullshit, blindside shit, all these fake ass folk heroes they put in front of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, cool, she walked, they walked, they marched for fucking sit on the bus, cool, whatever. Who the fuck is gonna march for our own shit? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's like that kind of like Harriet Tubman syndrome where she's like, I would have saved more if they knew they were slaves.
They were slaves, right?
Right? So it's like, if you knew better, you do better. And the thing is that we don't know better. And but I feel like now in society, like you were saying, we starting to crack the code. And I feel like more people, we starting to get it now. I feel like we finally, something is happening in society where we're more awake now. And we're starting to notice the injustice, and I feel like as a society, we definitely are coming up. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of
because
overtime
our culture was definitely stripped from us,
back.
but I feel like we're definitely trying harder to get it back.
I feel like
100%.
it's a facade. I feel like they put certain people in certain places to make them look good. Like they'll give you a LeBron James, they'll give you a Jay-Z to make it look like y'all niggas is doing something, but y'all really not doing nothing because it's only two of them. You know what I'm saying? So this shit is sprinkled out. You can name a bunch of white people that got money. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't mean them. I mean people like us.
What do you mean?
They was once like us, though.
When I mean people like us.
But we so set back.
I don't
how much overtime will have to be put in?
Hold on, we can't speak about the level that we're not even there. She's referring to us on this level here. You get what I'm saying?
Niggas was one step.
But we're not talking about that. Just like how you just said, this era right here is the most
understood, right?
You get what I'm saying?
Creators, right? Independence, right?
So you see people like you. You get what I'm saying? We're not talking about people that you see up on TV. You actually know people that you can actually pick up the phone and call them. That's what she's referring to. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like that right there is.
Right.
I get what you saying, though, Trey. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, they say they open up the door a little bit, and you think that you got your way on in, but lo and behold, you walk your ass on in. It's still something that they taking away from you.
I think the time that we speak that we spend asking niggas for something, we could be in the back making our own shit that they don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like you just building up. We ain't even complaining about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas is just like, yo, them niggas just happy what they got, and you in the back figuring something out that's bigger than, you know what I'm saying? That's bigger than what's going on. I just feel like they just keep giving us pieces and pieces and pieces. And we've been lied to, my nigga. Like, it's straight up. Like they said they took mice, right? Regular field mice, and they put them in an experiment, and then they gave them everything that they needed, food, all of that shit, shelter, whatever. Said the mice start forgetting how to be mice. Right? Like, you gave them everything that they needed so they forget how to be mice. I feel like that's what they do to us. Give them housing. Give them food stamps. Give them this, right? So you forget that, let them forget that they kings. Nigga, like, let them forget how to fend for themselves, right? You know what I'm saying? Yep. And it's almost like we built this, like, Stockholm Syndrome. It's like, niggas fell in love with their oppressors.
Praising your oppressor, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas fell in love with their oppressors. So you think America is yours. Like, yo, this is my home. And them niggas will pack you up and give you 150 years, nigga, for nothing.
Most certainly.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's crazy, like, that we developed this shit. Like, we developed this whole mindset, and I don't see niggas eager to change, my nigga. Like, we could say niggas start businesses and all that, but that shit is few and far-fetched. Like, the us as a community, like, I don't see that changing. Like you almost gotta knock niggas off and start over. Like, for real.
That's because we don't own enough to keep the money in our community. Eventually, the money gonna have to go outside of us because we don't own it.
See, but I feel like it's that mentality that way we're not getting it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Y'all sound very like pessimistic about it. Like there's no opportunity for change. And
just trying to live in reality. That's
mean, and maybe I'm being unrealistic.
Niggas been talking about change for forever. Where it's at?
Niggas still march.
Niggas been
because
marching
my thing is, I feel
forever.
like
For real.
when you focus 90% on the problem and less on the solution, no solutions get made.
No solution,
right?
fact.
So instead of asking yourself, "Oh, this is happening, what are you doing to
The
change
solution
that?
is get the fuck out.
How are
Solution
you
key.
going to be the
Saying.
change?"
Solution seek.
And that's what I say, us.
Oh, I don't want
Because
to
we
be
noticed the change. We noticed that there's a problem. All right. So what are we going to do to change it?
Yeah, straight up. Because it's more than just talking about it.
And I feel like if there was more people out there with the mindset where, okay, here's the problem, all right, but how are we going to change it? How are we going to get our people up? What are we going to do?
I agree with that.
Right? What are we going to do? Because maybe it's too late for us, right? But what about our kids and our
agree.
kids?
Straight up.
Because I feel like we're at that peak where we could change right now. If we get together with all the podcasts that we're doing and all the spreading of information that and all the opportunities that we have nowadays, if enough of us do it, we could make a serious change. But people have to believe that it is possible instead of sitting here just thinking like, okay, there's nothing we can do.
And that's the
I
trick.
agree.
That's the trick. That's the trick we
Niggas
keep falling
mindset,
for.
yeah.
No, that's the trick we keep
What
falling
trick
on.
we keep falling
Thinking
for?
that we could change something. In a country where they don't want you to do nothing, you don't own nothing, you can't have nothing, you cannot change
All right, so
anything.
you can change, but what about, all right, so how about looking at it from this
You
perspective?
have to change.
How about
Honestly,
looking at-
you have to change the environment.
That's what I was about to say. How about looking at it from
This is true.
another perspective, right? Not necessarily saying that you're not going to change. I mean, not able to change, but just change it someplace else. So pick up the whole platform, like you said, put platforms, a variety of platforms all together and create something new someplace else. So you're still changing. You're just, as you just said, Trey, in a different environment. So you're still actually putting everything together and creating something different, but you're just switching it up in your geographics. That's all it is.
I mean, yeah, well, it has to
Because ain't nobody
geographically
say,
change.
ain't nobody say make a change for America. Fuck.
No, America
fuck all
is
of that.
out of here.
We ain't talking about that.
I mean,
No, for
most
real,
people wanna
America is
give back
outta
to where
here.
they from. You know what I'm saying?
You got to think
Exactly.
about it.
Like me,
someplace
for
else.
instance, right? Like y'all know I'm gonna end up like trying to start my own nonprofit, working with the at-risk youth, right? Like that's something I want to do where I'm from. I don't want to go help a bunch of kids from somewhere I never.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get you.
So I do get the perspective of wanting to see change, and I know it's gonna take more than just a small percentage of, you know what I mean?
People.
Niggas got to really be with it and really, you know what I mean, on it. Like I can't even me right now with what I'm going through trying to get a business proposal together, I can't get 3 niggas to be on one accord, you know what I'm saying? And I find myself being, but it's all good. Like I feel like change starts with you as well, but it cannot just be me alone, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if like you said, if niggas is like-minded, if niggas is really, but how often, like once again, snapping back to reality, what is your chances of finding somebody, a multitude of people, a bunch of people that it's gonna take to move that change, to have that same mindset? I work with a lot of people that do that, you know what I mean? Them niggas is all for the bread. Niggas don't be giving a fuck about no kids. They don't give a fuck about nothing that's gonna change in the community. They
And I
still
feel
following the same steps that Martin Luther King was doing. I like I said, I just was working for a gun violence program. Every time a kid got shot in my neighborhood, all them niggas did was go to where that kid got shot at and talk on a bullhorn for a few hours, have some news media press come out. That shit was a big facade.
Right.
Hence why I don't
Right.
work there no more. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Because I can't be around that shit because I genuinely give a fuck.
Right.
That's why I was able to do that shit so effortlessly. But when you see people who ain't got the same mindset as you,
Right.
there's no way this ship is gonna keep sailing.
It's
You
not.
know what I'm saying? The
Like,
shit is gonna
that's what I'm
sink.
saying. That whole
And I'm speaking from a
Concept
personal
of
perspective.
change.
You know
You're right.
what I'm saying? Like, it ain't nothing I ain't never tried, and I ain't give up neither. But I just know I need to keep a back burner option because niggas ain't really with the nonsense like they say they are.
that whole
what I'm saying?
concept of change, like I said, is an illusion. They made it an illusion, right? Like they give you pieces. They just be like, oh, all right, here. Yeah, let's change this. Let's change this. Niggas still ain't got no law for niggas, bro. Chinese niggas, something happens to them, they got a law immediately. The LGBTQ immediately. There's no laws for niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing. And they'll be like, oh, go ahead, march. Let's do Black Lives Matter. Let's do this. Everything is a
law.
fucking...
It's called the penal.
Right.
It's called the penal law.
Rico.
Right, the Rico.
Slam you right on out.
Rico,
Right.
nigga.
Throw the
Right.
book at you.
But
You want
I
all these
think
pages?
that whole thing, and I'm not trying to, by saying that, is I'm not trying to lower people's spirits or saying they can't change nothing, but you have to change. There was a migration of like 500 black people, I think. They all went to Jerusalem from Chicago or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of shit that gotta happen. Like, niggas got to start picking up and just moving out. You know what I mean? And just figuring it out somewhere else, or eventually making it back home, wherever the fuck that is. But that journey, that search for home, I think it is the main important thing that niggas need to start doing, because you ain't gonna change this shit. It's designed for you to fail. It's designed for exactly what's happening. Like, yo, you niggas march, you niggas do this. It's like the whole thing, we done seen this shit a million times and there's nothing happens. Like, so the change has to come with niggas just, you know, getting the mindset of, all right, this ain't where we supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? This ain't where we supposed to be. This ain't what we supposed to be doing. Let's change it up. Because even if you go, let's say we be like, come on, we going to the hood and tell niggas to change. You still got the music. You still got everything that's all against you, right? You saying no, but they putting chains on the niggas that saying they killing everybody. They giving them niggas millions of dollars just to say, yo, I shot a op.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you.
So
that
what
shit
you
is
think
crazy.
everybody else gonna do? Oh, that's how you get the $1 million? Oh yeah, we gotta go shoot some ops. Like, this shit is not by accident. This shit is designed this way. You get what I'm saying? Like, why they not putting chains on the conscious rappers or niggas is talking about something? Niggas talking about killing. Like, come on, man. We used to talk. The niggas used to rap about getting money, or at least girls. Niggas don't even rap about getting pussy no more.
Facts.
It's just killing niggas. You think that shit's by mistake?
Nah.
You can make anything go viral with a hit of the button.
That's a fact.
Anything.
That's a fact.
So it's like, niggas gotta wake the fuck up. Like, it ain't, I don't believe in that fucking, oh, we could change something. We can't change shit, nigga.
I mean, I think we can, but
Nah,
I think
I feel like we can.
How many niggas died
I feel like we can.
trying
I
to
still
change
feel like
something?
we can.
The definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different
Different
results.
results.
So that's what niggas got to change first and foremost, your approach.
Facts.
How niggas go about trying to make change. Like,
Facts.
niggas be doing the same shit that niggas that died did years ago.
Yeah.
Right.
Niggas we read about in history books.
Think that you can, just because you got
they
another
wanna be
face.
So
like,
what's
it's
you
almost
able to
like
do?
being assassinated is like a trophy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So
like,
what's the change?
You got to get killed and
So what's the change?
No, I'm
The
not
approach.
saying I don't have that.
What's
I'm
the-
just
what's the
saying
approach?
the approach
I mean,
just needs to be different. That's all.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I got the answers.
yeah, exactly.
But
Just
what I am saying is I know what that ain't working. I know that's the wrong way.
Right.
No,
You know what I'm saying? I might not
Learning
have the
from other
right way,
people's
but I know
pain.
not to do that because that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been proven time and time again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
for sure.
I definitely think the approach has to change. Like, you know what I mean?
It's the delivery on anything though. That's just like that. If you want your message to be clear to a partner or whatever, or your peoples or whatever the case may be, and you're so used to approaching the situation like and you realize ain't nothing coming up out of that shit, what you need to do, if you realize that you still gonna be around that person or still be around them people, clearly you need to approach the situation a little bit different.
Or you leave.
Yeah, either or,
Yeah, right.
But that's the
In that
solution, though.
particular
So
situation.
But if you're the
any
problem-
situation,
Oh, you leave. Look, he want to get
if
to
you're
that.
the problem,
Yo, he
though.
want to get to
No,
He
but
said
if
in
you're
any
the
situation.
problem-
No,
in any situation,
You
right?
wanna leave,
no,
'cause
if
he
you're
wanna
the
leave.
problem,
No,
hold
no,
on.
leave.
no, you don't leave. I'm saying in any situation, right? If you're even if you're the problem, right? You can't, even if you approach it differently, sometimes the best thing is to walk away.
Right.
And fucking a genius learns from other people's mistakes. You know what I'm saying? A smart
say a
person
wise
learns
man,
from
yeah.
his.
That's
A
what-
fool
that's
learns
what
from
Big
his
should
own.
say.
Yeah.
So
And the fool learns from his own.
I've seen this shit a million times. You think I'm gonna go try it? I'm gonna do something totally different.
been
Nah, but that's
wise
what he
and
just said,
foolish.
though. You
Yeah,
gonna
I
do
know. I
something-
get that,
But you say, but or you
it's-
can leave.
No, but here.
No, you can
Yeah,
leave.
let's go to that.
Here,
Let's
yeah,
go
or
to
you
that
can
part.
leave. What has niggas accomplished?
No,
here?
we're not talking about that though. That's not the part where we were at. The part where we was at is in just piggybacking off of what Biggs
That's
was
what I
saying.
just said. Leave,
He
He
nigga.
said, he said, you can leave.
Or you can leave.
You ain't even gotta
gonna
go.
go?
You ain't even gotta go back and
I
forth
don't
with that
know.
person.
Where you gonna go?
To the moon.
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
You going to hell if you don't pray.
I'm getting the fuck out of here. But
Son said, I'm out.
but one thing I do know is, like, I'm not gonna continue in the steps of those before me.
Right.
I'm not gonna
not.
sit here and try to
Absolutely not.
change nothing. I'm gonna leave and hopefully niggas follow me.
Hopefully.
I mean,
Hopefully,
sometimes you can't take everybody with you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not taking niggas with me. I'm going by myself.
Saving myself.
Yeah, I'm taking myself. And if you get there, get there. But
I see you there.
I'm leaving. Like that's my approach.
Yo, this nigga's retarded.
Yo, every time.
Yo, that's my approach. You gotta show niggas something they never seen before. They never seen a nigga just pick up from their hood, pick up and leave America.
Nah, I always love you for that. I'll tell you that all the time. I always
and not come back.
Nah, that's a fact.
Facts. My first time
You gotta
getting on
do
the plane
something
was
different. That's
niggas.
inspirational.
Yes.
And then you gotta
never been on a plane
see
in
how
my
they
life.
live. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Then you see how I'm living over there. You gonna want to come.
Silk
You
robes,
know
silk
what we
robes,
talking
and
about with that
you gonna
trash.
wanna
look,
come.
silk robes
Oh
and
my.
bubble slippers.
Yo, listen. I know wherever
Any nigga be established like he been there before.
You
like,
feel me?
I know wherever I go, I'ma live like a king.
Like,
I know that shit. I know that shit. I know I'ma live like a king, and I'ma figure it out. I don't have to. I don't have
you
no
should, nigga.
plan.
you deserve that.
I don't have nothing. I don't know what I'ma do, but I'ma make a way. And I think that everybody should, not everybody, more people should start adapting that attitude towards things.
Yeah, everybody
You get what
might
I'm
be
saying?
ready
Like,
for that shit.
stop being scared,
The league
nigga.
attitude.
Yeah,
I'm
the league
scared.
attitude.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm
Yeah.
scared.
See,
Just
he's
leave
at
it.
a particular stage in his life right now.
Nah, this
Clearly.
nigga been a
Hold on,
rock
hold
star.
on,
Nah,
hold on.
I'm at a
Look,
particular
look,
stage in my
look,
life
look.
right now where I'm making sense,
Why you
right?
cut my man
Niggas
off?
will get niggas will get killed. Niggas will get killed. A nigga get killed right there, and the next day, and niggas go chill with a nigga got killed
Nah,
that,
yeah,
and
we just
niggas gonna
said
say
that, yeah.
I'm insane
Nah, yeah, you right.
for
Niggas
getting
is
up
dumb.
and leaving. Where you niggas go outside and get in the
I
shootouts
don't-
every day,
I don't
duck
do-
ops every day, but I'm insane just for leaving, or I'm on a different type of time. No, you niggas is different. You niggas is different.
Okay.
I can't speak.
But if you tell them niggas, yo, go get some money in Iraq or some shit, go to war, niggas will look at you like you stupid, but you go to war every day here
Yeah.
for nothing, for free. But I'm
you
crazy.
ain't got no benefits.
But
Right,
I'm
no
bugged out.
insurance, your family ain't getting no check.
Nothing.
Come on,
Can't
my
even pay
nigga.
for the
Look,
funeral, nigga.
see, that's the
I get
mindset.
it.
This
No.
shit don't even make
No, I
sense.
get-
So
listen.
I'm at the stage in my life where I'm making
We
sense.
get it, nigga. We know we gotta fuck with you.
I
man.
understand I understand where you at, man.
But
I
fuck
get
that,
it.
nigga.
That ain't us.
Right.
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 Fuck all that,
listen,
nigga.
ladies and gentlemen, I want to make that very clear. The things that what he is speaking of is the stupidity that we see.
Fuck y'all in the black community.
Products of our environment,
Yo,
man.
it's the
Oh,
stupidity.
no.
It's the stupidity that we've been seeing for countless years, honestly. And the drill rapping, this shit is ridiculous.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie to you, but it is what it is. Different show for different folks. I'm not here. This is not this.
Lord.
This ain't that time. You know what I mean? This is not. And damn show ain't that their platform right here. This ain't that.
At all.
So we ain't speaking about that. We just talking about growth and development. Real talk.
Them
This is
ways.
growth. No, ain't no humbleness.
I said them ways.
Oh
them
yeah, I
ways.
was about to say.
Oh,
My fault.
I saw that last
Oh, all
night.
right, cool. Yeah, but
Never that.
definitely growth and development, man. That's what,
What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah,
How
I
do you
wanna
feel
know.
about everything that we just been saying?
I feel like just more people just need to go against the grain. You know what I mean? More people have to know that there is change. And I know a lot of people is just so conditioned to feeling like they're stuck in the ways that they are. But like I said, we got to get out of that Harriet Tubman mentality. We are not slaves, guys. We are free. And we need to start making our own businesses and start helping one another and stop being crabs in a bucket. Like, you know, I feel like from the places that we've come from, I feel like we all grew up in a hood, you know? Like we all from the same hood, you know? So we kind of grew up like crabs in the buckets when one person put each other down. Every time somebody look like they doing good, somebody got to hate. Well, we really have to really kind of try to kind of bring each other up.
Right.
And the more we do that, I feel like the change is there, you know what I mean? And we have the access to it. We got to do it. But, you know, it has to really take more people to really believe that it is possible.
the application.
It's definitely
stage.
power.
I
in
just want to
numbers.
commend the white man. You the greatest to ever do
Oh
it.
my God.
Nah. The white man is the greatest to
Nah,
ever
them
do
niggas
it.
is geniuses, bro.
Yo,
Evil geniuses.
You
but they
niggas
genius.
are top 5
Top 5 what, Trey?
dummies.
niggas to ever do it.
Niggas to ever do it.
Oh, the white
Facts.
niggas.
They
yeah.
did it though.
Nah, them niggas
Top
is evil
5.
geniuses,
They
bro.
did it.
Yo, them niggas, bro. They made it to where you could walk down the block, right? And niggas will be outside 20 deep and they'll say something to you. They don't even know you. You don't even have to be from there. But let a white nigga walk, they won't even look his way. You gotta be,
Conditioned.
yo, that's top 5.
Condition.
Niggas will sit there and get in the shootout, but as soon as the police come, they running.
Yo.
Niggas got enough artillery to shoot down a whole block, but as soon as the police come, they running.
Because they got handcuffs.
You gotta be the illest niggas to get niggas to be that condition to where they think that war with one is okay, but not with you.
Mm-hmm.
You ill, bro. When niggas is so scared to go to war with you, but they'll sit there and kill each other. That shit is insane. That shit is insane. I want to commend you niggas.
Yeah, I mean,
Yo, this nigga is
For
a
real.
joke, bro. What the fuck is
they
wrong
got
with
us.
this
I
nigga?
mean,
Nah, they give
Y'all
me the
niggas-
book. Give me the playbook,
Nah.
please, so I can start my own shit.
Yo, I'm
Y'all
telling you, bro.
y'all niggas did great.
Yo, I don't know if y'all ever watched a show called Shameless. Y'all watch Shameless,
Yeah.
right?
I heard
I've
of
seen
it
Shameless.
before.
All right, so
never
boom, I
watched.
just watched every season of that shit.
Nice.
They pops wasn't shit,
right.
but son was the most creative, resourceful nigga I've ever seen in my life.
That's a fact.
I'm talking about son wasn't shit. He was a piece of shit to the way he dealt with it. I'm talking about he used his kids to get, he'd take his kids and go, like son was different.
No, he was.
But
He
he
was-
gonna figure it out. He gonna get it done. That's pretty much, you know what I mean, what the white man did. Like, the niggas is like evil geniuses. Like, them niggas do the most foul shit. They go about shit in the most foul way. Just
And
to
have you
obtain-
fighting each other.
Bro, we created everything. From the fucking
Right.
grease we put in our heads to the street lights to the light, we created everything. But yet still we own nothing.
I mean, the system was set up for us to fail. You're absolutely right. Like, unfortunately, it
We
is
can't
true.
keep blaming the system,
Not,
right?
not at this point. We had our fathers and our forefathers. They was the crash dummies.
How many times
They
we gonna
hopped
hear
the
that song?
turnstile to see
Yeah,
if
it's
you know
true.
what I
Like
mean?
we were set up to. I mean, it's still going on today. I mean, it truly is. Like their schemes and their taxes are still working to this very day.
We gotta, if we want
They
to,
keep doing the same thing
It's a little
over
more
and over and over and
camouflage,
over.
right?
if we want us to take accountability for our relationships and all this shit, we gotta take accountability for our lives. There's never been a white man that held me back from doing anything. This is why I say they're the illest. They kept the birds in the cage so long that when they opened the cage, the birds ain't even fly out.
Yeah, they just stayed in it.
You get what I'm saying? That's what we are. We so fucking accustomed to niggas saying, oh yeah, it's the system, and the cage is wide open and you niggas still won't fly out. You can't keep saying the system. When a white man ever told you can't do nothing?
When I was in prison.
You did something to go there,
Damn.
right?
Yeah.
That's accountability.
Yo,
But I'm saying in life,
What? When I was in prison.
no,
of
but I'm
course,
just saying
nigga.
in life, for real. Like you ever
Society.
try to do
Outside of
something, you done been to
society.
college, you done did all that. When the white man told you couldn't do that, what white man held you back from doing that?
I don't got
I
nothing
feel like
against
all
the
the
white
laws
man.
in the land tells
Ladies
us we
and gentlemen,
can't
I
do
don't
what we
have
can
nothing
and cannot
against
do.
it.
Nah.
There's mad stuff we can't do.
What?
Oh
What?
my gosh! Just up until like recently, we weren't even able to smoke outside. Now we can smoke freely. We
That-
used to be
that
scared
was
to
a
do
black
that back
thing?
in the day.
That was a
the
black
white,
thing?
That was the white thing. That
No,
was
I'm saying they
legislators.
said that black people can't smoke outside.
No, it was just
No,
people
just
in
people in general. I just mean, like,
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So what
I
system?
think what you're trying to say, when it was more commonly known that only we indulge in it, it was restricted. Once
I mean-
white people started indulging, is when they.
I mean, of course, the system is a
Right.
system, but I'm saying, how is it holding niggas back, right?
nah,
so they
absolutely.
giving you the rules, and they saying don't break the rules, right? You break the rules, and then they say, oh, they holding me back. No, nigga, just don't break the rules. There's nobody holding you back, right? You just finding excuses to not live your life to the fullest. And we gotta stop that narrative.
easier.
Of course, we know there's we
It's
know there's a
easier.
system. We know there's a system, but the system don't even affect us really yet. You know, at the lowest level, you got the most freedom, right? Niggas ain't worried about you, nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you could get your first couple million before niggas even looking at you, before you even on the radar. The higher you get up in the system, that's when you could blame the system, right? But niggas is nowhere.
That's what you said. Niggas ain't even get to the point where they
Niggas
can be
ain't get
blocked
to the
yet.
point where you can
Start
get
the
blocked
process,
yet.
yeah,
You
right.
get what I'm saying? Like,
Start
what are
the
you doing
process,
that the government sitting there like, yeah, I'm gonna block this black man?
Because they got to see you as a threat in order for
That
them to
shit
even.
don't even
yeah.
make no sense.
Right.
We understand that how the system is set up. Yeah, it's been like that. But there's ways around that. Nigga, don't do the shit you're not supposed to do, or figure out how to do it without getting caught or whatever. Like,
Or
stop.
leave.
Yeah, or leave. or leave.
Yo,
You could avoid
that
it.
clickbait.
But wherever you go, it got land, it got land, rules of the land, right?
Yeah,
Wherever
facts,
you
bro.
go, that's
Hashtag
just
leave.
that's
Hashtag
leave.
Hashtag leave.
But it's always laws of the land, my nigga.
where
No
there's
matter
no
where
laws,
you go.
where there's no
You know what I'm
laws,
saying?
there's
So
chaos.
you can't keep using that excuse, bro. Like it's just, it's redundant now. It's tiring now. It's like, okay, yeah, all right. So fight the system back then. Stop fighting each other then, nigga.
Right.
If these are niggas that stopping you from doing everything, not that nigga from down the block that you got fake beef with, then let's go fight the system.
But then, well, excuse me, it's not even about a but after that. Then you have individuals that don't even have the mental capacity to be even to grasp that concept.
That's what I get.
Like real talk.
What you mean?
You got a problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
You said, well, fight the individuals down the block, or don't fight the individuals down the block. Fight the individual that you really that's really quote unquote holding you back, right? You got some individuals that they can't even grasp that. When you start dropping jewels on niggas, and you see this shit all the time,
Monster.
right? We got the
agree.
youth, even individuals the same age as us, not even the youth. You got individuals that they're mental, they don't have the mental capacity to be able to grasp that simple knowledge,
Age
bro.
doesn't define maturity.
You get what I'm
bro.
saying? Simple
Yeah.
knowledge. You giving him 1 + 1 = 2, and he's looking at you like you just spoke Ebonics, bro.
Yeah, monster.
You get what I'm saying? Because he doesn't see that. He's not grasping that. He doesn't know that. All he knows is what he sees. And then, honestly, just like how you said, everybody is not going to make it. Or she said, well,
Everybody can't go.
yeah, everybody can't go.
Yeah, we always say
Bro,
this.
a lot of these niggas is gonna be crash dummies. It's just sad to say nowadays we got more motherfucking crash dummies than we got
Successors, yeah.
successors,
It's absolutely
intellectual individuals, and niggas that know just better. You get what I'm saying? And that's what it is. But jumping right back to what you said, when it come down to the environment, we got ourselves to blame because we surrounding ourselves with the stupid motherfuckers. Honestly speaking.
100%.
You know what I mean?
100%.
That's really what's going on. You know what I mean? So now when you look at disappointment, the first person that you should be disappointed in is yourself.
But that's what I just said. We have to take accountability, right? Like, because at some point, you have to blame yourself, right? The opportunities are endless. Yeah, you might meet roadblocks and shit like that, and there's systematic things that's put into place, but there's ways.
But it's not the
around it.
end all be all.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. Nah, you're absolutely
in our
right.
society, people don't know how to just take accountability. And that's really where
Facts.
the first step is acknowledging and taking accountability and knowing that there's other options, because it's always easier just to stay in the same robotic, system that you've been stuck in just because it's easier, because it's comfort, and it's hard for people to take risks. A lot of people don't want to take risks, so staying comfortable is kind of where it's at, because like, in order to have change, you need to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. And if you don't like uncomfortability, then you're going to stay the same.
And then people are afraid to fail.
What you say, cuz?
100%.
Success is on, what you said, greatness is on the other side.
Out of comfort.
Yeah,
Greatness.
it's on the other side of comfort, facts.
On the opposite side of comfort?
Yeah, so as soon as
On
you
the
get
opposite side,
uncomfortable,
right.
Yeah,
Okay, I
you
get
gotta you gotta be
Nah,
uncomfortable.
Yeah, okay,
As soon
got
as you
you.
make yourself uncomfortable is when you start moving towards greatness.
Okay, got you. Yeah,
Think
go-
about
go
every
right
time
with
you
that.
got in trouble. Think about every time you got caught. Think about you got comfortable. Every time that you know what I'm saying, like that I could think about, I was comfortable. I'm like, damn, I slipped.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I should have been on my toes or whatever. So I always put myself in uncomfortable situations because you have to grow. I feel like
I do
that
too.
makes you grow. You know what
Absolutely.
I'm saying? When you're uncomfortable, you go through things
The
and
pressure
you go
is
through
on.
you go through motions that you probably never felt before, and you got to figure it out. That's why I'm like, I could get up and go with no plan because I know I'm gonna figure it out. It's gonna force me to figure it out.
Right. And when
You know
you're
what I'm saying?
comfortable, you get lackadaisical. You like you said, you slip.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You get sloppy, shit like that. Now, so you're right. Absolutely. I'm not taking away from. Yeah, I'm not taking away from nothing of what y'all say. Each and every individual is
definitely.
I get everybody's point.
I mean, I feel like everybody plays their role in society, not for nothing, but there's
And
the
some
haves
don't.
and the have-nots. There's
Right.
the dreamers and the non-dreamers,
takers.
you know what I
Malcolm
mean?
X's and then Martin Luther's, right?
You know what I mean? And that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Unfortunately, there has to be those crash dummies for
Right.
there to be those very few successful
Right,
people.
right.
You know what I'm
just
saying?
said,
And the better are the few, and the people who want the change is always the few. So that's just the weird way that our society kind of works, where we're structured in these like categories in society where these are who they are and who they're always going to be, and trying to get out of that like glass ceiling kind of vibe is hard.
It's levels to everything, right? So you got some people that we the visionaries, right? Like we could see the vision, and then you got like we could see the vision without physically seeing the vision, right? And then you got other niggas who might not be with it that actually want to see some progress. You know what I'm saying? So they might tag along later on, as you know what I mean. So I feel like that shit could work. Like I said, it just gotta gradually. Some niggas could be the visionaries and see it without seeing it, and then some niggas gotta physically see it in order to want to be involved.
Right.
And then they'll start, you know what I mean, tell a friend, like, you know what I mean? And then most niggas just want to be down after that, like, oh no, everybody doing that, that's working for them. Let me go try to do, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, that's the world we live in, you know what I mean? Where it's like a Me Too movement, you know what I mean? With everything, like.
America is on a, to me, in my humble opinion, on a downward trajectory. And I feel like it's a godless country. You know what I'm saying?
Agree.
It's a godless country. Like when you give people too many freedoms, you give them the options to
invoke godlike behaviors.
No,
ungodlike
ungodlike behaviors, and you just kill the infrastructure, right? When you give them too much freedom, you say this is a land of the free, niggas could come here and do whatever they want, right? But you go to other countries, most of the country pray to one God. Most of the country is doing this. You know what I'm saying? They on one time and one accord. So I feel like this shit is so fucked up. Everybody got so many different views that nobody agrees or whatever. When it's time, when it's
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
it's
like
too much. It's
too much going on. Like
it's too much freedom.
It's sad to say, but niggas don't deserve that much freedom. Humans don't deserve that much freedom.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because niggas need something to believe in. Niggas need something to follow or whatever.
Structure.
Right? Because that's all God is. That's all religion is. Structure. It gives you a reason to move in a certain way, act a certain way.
Basic instructions before leaving Earth.
Exactly.
I mean, that's why Americans
You
were
feel
so
me?
screwed up
That's
now.
what Bible
We just
stands
don't
for.
know what
Basic
to do.
instructions.
Right.
We
That's
got
what I'm
so many
saying.
options.
It's a godless country. You know what I'm saying? I've been to countries at a certain time, you hear prayer going off. Throughout the country, throughout the whole shit.
Right.
This is the whole time. Everybody on this shit. You know what I'm saying? There might be Christians over here, Muslims over here in this part of the country, but for the most part, they all on one accord. That area is on one accord.
That's tough.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's just
what the fuck is going on?
A free fall. Yeah. It's like a land without God is doomed.
Yeah.
Lack of structure. For
Yeah.
sure.
Niggas don't got no structure, no nothing.
Shit is one big melting pot, like a big ass pot of gumbo.
And you niggas reign they reign for too long. It's time to get rained on.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. Like, you know what I'm
agree.
saying?
This shit is definitely overrated, overcrowded, overpopulated.
Yeah, they need to
Hashtag
blow this
leave.
motherfucker up and start over.
Hashtag leave.
Leave.
This is
Blow
good.
this motherfucker up and start over.
For sure.
That's all. We need some new niggas over here. These niggas over here is fried.
Start anew.
We need a new species or something, right? A new creature.
Yo, niggas is fried, bro.
They trying to give our jobs to robots. I know there's a fucking, there's an employee, I don't even know if that's a word, employee-less fucking McDonald's in Texas. Where there's
Oh, yeah. It's just
like,
a robot.
They serve you your food with a robot. Facts.
In Texas?
Really?
Word.
Yeah.
What part of Texas?
They got one of them shits. I seen it somewhere.
So even
I'm
the
not
robots
sure if
make-
it's Texas. One of them southern states. It might be Georgia.
No one works there.
Nobody
works
Everything
there.
is through
Robotics.
computer, right?
Robotics, yeah.
Through a kiosk machine. Facts.
Yeah.
Wow.
I want to know who making that food.
Dang.
The robot.
That's nuts.
You can't even get a job at McDonald's.
AI.
these
You
days.
get me? You get me? Like the most low rating job known to man, right? The things that people frown upon all the
This
time.
is true, right?
Right? Niggas was talking about that in the last episode. All niggas flipping fries. We don't want to, right? Niggas clown upon that, and niggas can't even get that.
Now you can't even get that. Look at that.
It's Texas, right? I know I'm not bugging.
Gotcha. That's
Word.
crazy.
That's illy.
Yo, and I feel like we just behind, bro. Like,
Son, I tell you,
other
overtime.
countries is fucking building. Like, you see what they building in Saudi Arabia? Like,
That's
the
so
line?
dope. That's dope.
Come on, bro.
That
Like,
shit is
That's
mean.
fire.
niggas is building
That's so fire.
other lives. Like, if we here tearing down the projects and building new buildings back up, like, putting niggas on top of niggas.
Putting that foam shit over
Yo.
the keys, trying to make it look like condos.
Come on, bro.
That hollow ass shit you tap on it, you can hear yourself echo through the. Yeah, that shit is trash.
It's all my opinion. It's not facts. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know.
This is definitely his
listen.
perspective.
Keep
that energy.
It's
You
my
said
opinion.
more power to you. That's what you said.
Yeah.
That's what you just said. More power.
Swastika sound on his forehead.
Oh, nah, he got
You going crazy. I don't like those people.
I don't like those.
He said
like
more
those
power to you, man. He said, "What's the blueprint, B?"
My
Because
boy.
condition though.
And shit, I was gonna say to that, you gonna get us in trouble. Don't say that, cause when I get into that
Man,
bag,
listen, man.
they gonna hate me.
Fuck him.
Oh no.
Yeah.
They gonna hate me.
Fuck
But
'em.
you know, I don't mean to be pro nigre, but
Listen, man.
Nah,
I mean,
your
at the
opinion
end
is
of the
always valued, man.
yeah, I was about to say this is the everything and nothing, man.
Word.
So when it all boils down to it is that's your perspective, man, and you have all reason to feel how you feel because of what we wake up and we come outside and see.
yeah.
Bro, we see
Right.
it's in the proof. It's not like a nigga is just waking up one day and just like, yo, just making this shit up. You know what I mean?
Or didn't put no effort into trying to do
Or
something.
damn,
Yeah,
or
right,
not
like-
putting in effort,
Right.
countless effort.
Bro,
to
I
the
didn't
point
know
where
I told y'all niggas I didn't know what peace was until I left this motherfucker. Like I thought sitting in my house by myself was peaceful.
oh, in the chambers, the 36 chambers?
yeah, I
Nah,
thought that was
Like
peaceful.
Ray RZA.
Yeah, my son was risen. No, dead ass. You
Nah,
face,
for real, this nigga's
nah, for real.
nuts.
You FaceTime him sometimes, man. It'd be broad daylight outside. It is dark as shit in his house. He got a hood on. His dreads is down in the
He
whole
got
nine.
blackout shades and stuff, right? Like, how
And
is
thank
it?
God for Steve
The
Jobs
sun is
because
shining
thank
bright.
God for Steve Jobs because he created the FaceTime. So you see the whole thing. I'm like, what's up, bro? You all right? You want to talk? He like, I'm chilling. I'm good. 36 chambers.
No, but I be thinking that's peace. But when I went over there, I'm like,
This is peace. Yeah,
Man,
nah.
shit, that was
yeah.
the piece you knew
That's
at the
what's up.
time.
do you get what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
it's just a different feel. They
When you-
tricked us.
Now, when you leave the country though,
They tricked us.
Yeah, it's different.
No,
It's
they made us
Yeah,
feel
my
like
first
this
time leaving
this
the
was
country
it.
was
They
amazing.
tricked us. America, y'all again, white niggas, fire.
Stop
Yo,
saying
y'all
Yo.
that.
niggas is
Stop
fire.
saying that shit.
Yo, yo,
Fuck them niggas.
you see Africa and shit like, yo, they used to trick us. They told us there was niggas out there with flies and shit, like 5 cents a day.
Yeah.
My nigga, they civilizations look better than ours.
yeah,
They ain't want us to see
Absolutely.
that
yeah.
shit.
They didn't want us to see
Absolutely.
it.
Bro, they tricked us. You niggas is ill, bro.
Get your passports if you ain't get your passports.
Show me the game, Ghost. Put me in.
Niggas say we out.
Put me
Put me in,
in.
coach.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
definitely.
Absolutely.
Mine stamped a couple of times.
But I need a new one. My shit fried.
I think
What happened to it?
2027
Water
ours
damages or
expired.
something?
Water damage, all types of
2027.
It's
shit.
going crazy.
You got stamps on that shit though, man.
Yeah, but I guess I can say if I just get a new one.
But they keep the stamps on it when you get a new one.
Nah,
They're not even
nah.
giving
you
out
just,
stamps
it's
these
just, it's just
days.
Oh,
a,
for
a
real?
new booklet.
Why they not?
They
That's what I was looking forward to.
Yes, they
No,
are.
you get
They'll,
stamps.
if you ask
get
for it,
stamps.
yeah.
Nah, I
but
still
like,
get a
Oh,
stamp.
no, she's talking about actual sticker stamps. No, we're talking
No,
about
you talking
the
about when
actual
they-
stamp
when they
we're
on the
stamp your
talking-
passport.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, they are.
Well, I'm just saying, you know, they have new IDs now where it's
Right,
like a
the
passport
government
ID.
issue.
They're not really
But
doing
the
the
I
stamp
thought
thing
the
no more.
passport ID you could only use for certain places. Like I thought you can't use that shit like a regular passport.
You can.
No,
No,
you
yeah,
can't.
that's
The
the
new
purpose
one.
for it.
The new one.
What
The,
new
the
one?
government
Yeah.
issued
The new
one.
one.
They have
The
an
new- the
ID
government-
that you can
It's
fly.
I
government
know they had a
issues.
passport ID,
Yeah.
but I know
Oh,
you
you're talking
can't
about
use
the
that
passport
for
ID, right?
Yeah, right.
We're talking about, you know how your New York State
Regular license.
identification, right? They have an additional one to where you can be able to use that
to fly.
to fly
New
out the
York
country.
State ID.
Yeah, there's some type of logo on top.
Yeah, it's a logo on the
Yeah.
top right
I
hand
think it's
side.
online.
And you
Yeah.
could go to different countries.
Yes, you can.
Yes.
Yeah, you could travel with it.
Yes, you can.
facts.
Yeah.
Yes, you
Yeah.
can.
I ain't
It's a
know
little
that.
more
I'm
than the
surprised,
regular
Mr.
one, but yeah.
I'm surprised, Mr. Google.
Bro, I
When
Google.
Trump
Why
was
would
in
I Google?
office-
What reason do I have to Google that?
And I
What
say that
reason
only
do you
because
have
I
to
just
Google half
applied.
the shit that you bring about?
I'm interested.
Trey's a G.
You're a traveler, aren't you not?
I'm
Nah,
interested.
yeah, but he got a passport already.
I got a
so he
pass.
not
That's
thinking
what I'm
about
saying.
that
What's
shit.
the
Okay.
fuck
But
would I
that
do
didn't
that?
affect since Trump was in office.
That's a
What,
fact.
if you got on your ID,
Yeah, like
It's a
just as of
government
recently.
issued ID.
bro, you got to look that up. I don't know. Fact,
Absolutely.
yeah,
No,
you
for
fact check
it
that.
is. It is.
Yeah. No, I,
for
I,
sure.
I really want to know.
Yeah, you get like a
Absolutely.
special star on it with like
Right.
a stamp.
Yeah,
Right.
the
If
star
it
on the
is-
top right
hologram.
side.
If it's true, thank you for
It's a
putting me on.
hologram on top of the.
So, get them
right,
instead so that you don't have to worry about water damage.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a fact.
It'll be all right.
Cause I be doing
them
shit.
pages is
You just won't
crazy.
get no more stamps.
I
So.
be
To the
doing
pool with
shit.
your passport, nigga?
Nah, if I be going on excursions, I be leaving my shit in the.
You're supposed to leave it in the safe.
Nah, I'm not.
I
leaving.
take
What
my shit
safe?
with me. When I
I'm
was in
taking
DR,
it with
I
me.
take my shit
It's
everywhere.
on me.
You talking about in the
Because
safe in the
I heard
B&B?
something about like people taking your passport and like
Yeah, well,
extorting
you got
you
to kill
yeah,
to
they
let
gonna
not
they
letting you
gonna have
out
to
the
kill
country
me. I'll be
I take
out
until
my
you
shit
pay
every
them.
time. Y'all niggas ain't gonna
You didn't
take
hear
my
about that?
passport. I be
Nah.
stuck out here. Leaving it in your room is worse.
I'm from the Bronx,
right,
New
'cause
York.
then
You
they
gonna have
break
to
in,
kill
right?
me. Yeah,
I'm
like they
good.
break into rooms and shit
You
too.
got to kill
all
me.
day.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I'm sure they break into rooms. Okay,
Yeah.
all
They
right.
used to, even if not, they do
I'm bringing my own
housekeeping.
safe.
I keep
I
my
used to
shit
come
on
back.
me. You never know when you gotta run. You gotta get the fuck up out of here. I might have
So I
to.
found it.
What is it?
It's called an enhanced driver license.
That's what it
and
is.
It's only when returning to the U.S. by land, sea from Canada, Mexico.
That's what I'm saying. You
Some
could.
countries in the Caribbean, but you still need.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
what I thought. I thought
So
you
there's
could only, it's like a passport ID.
So there's
yeah.
restrictions. There's
Yeah, you
restrictions.
can't go
but
to other
But
countries
you
with
can't
that
go
shit.
to like
Certain countries you
Switzerland
can,
with
but
it or
it's
something.
restrictions,
Okay.
No, it said
It says some
Canada
And Caribbean. And Caribbean.
some-
Basically,
in
the
the
east
Caribbean.
side of
and the Caribbean. So the
western
Caribbean
side of
is
the
like
world.
Virgin Islands,
Virgin
DR,
Islands. That's U.S. territory.
DR.
No, that's
No,
like
not
Cuba,
necessarily.
DR.
No, DR
They didn't
is
say
the
that.
Caribbean.
It said don't add the
Trinidad
definition
and
is the
Tobago.
definition. You added shit to
We're
it, Trey.
Caribbean. We're Caribbean.
It says some Caribbeans. Probably not
Now we
specific.
getting
Yeah, let's get
specific.
It's the whole
technical.
Caribbeans. It's all
Oh,
the
so
islands.
like DR, all that shit.
Yeah.
He said some. He ain't say
Nah,
the
it says
Virgin
some.
Islands.
But it
says
says
some
coming
Caribbean.
back, not leaving.
From Canada, coming back from Canada.
It's coming back.
And all Caribbean traveling.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
It's like a
I don't know
residency.
about
Well, then I
thing,
stand
man.
corrected.
I mean,
That's
you was
that.
somewhat right.
I know I was something right, but I still got to tell the
Minor,
people.
we all three of us was wrong, nigga.
Alright,
If you
fuck
wrong, nigga.
I'm always right, even when I'm wrong, because I could have been right.
Heard you,
Period.
Terrence.
You know what I'm
Yo.
saying?
But you wrong now,
I
bitch.
could have been right, so I'm right.
That could have been right.
Partially.
So I'm right.
I can't.
You found it, D?
My nigga, every
see?
Caribbean then. If it's
Yeah,
that
Every
just leave
long,
it be.
Caribbean.
It
that's
is
what
what
the
it
fuck,
is.
nigga.
No, I want
The-
specifics.
I'm an island boy. Nigga, all the islands,
them.
nigga, that's
That's
it.
it.
You get specific when your ass get home.
You can't go to Gullah Gullah.
Gullah Island.
Where's that at?
Nowhere, nigga.
Nowhere.
Fuck is Gullah Gullah? What's that?
You never seen Gullah Gullah Island?
No, what is
Oh,
that?
Take
damn.
it to yo gabba gabba.
Canada, Mexico, and the Caribbean.
So all the Caribbeans
So
then.
all the Caribbeans.
Niggas say, where's that?
I said, where's that? He said, can't go to Gullah Gullah. What the fuck is that?
Gullah Gullah Island.
No, I
You remember Gullah Gullah Island?
No, I don't. I don't even know what that
It was
is.
a show.
You really don't?
No, I'm dead.
Oh, wow. That was a good show back
was
in
It
the day.
was a show.
Some
What,
Classic.
what channel did it
You
come
been
on?
at?
It was
TV
what,
Land?
like,
PBS or something.
no, it was like Nickelodeon or
Nah, it
something.
wasn't Nickelodeon.
It
It
was
was, one of,
regular
it was one of
TV.
those weird television channels.
No, I thought it was. It
Was
was
it Nickelodeon?
Right?
Gullah Gullah. Then how come I didn't see
Gullah
that?
So
Gullah Island with the
Nickelodeon
little
was
dog
basic
and the
shit.
I'm
family.
wrong.
Yo, shut up, man.
Yo.
You was wrong about that, nigga.
Yeah, you wrong today.
No,
Goddamn.
That's it.
I wasn't wrong.
I
It's
thought
a
it was on
passport
PBS.
ID, motherfucker.
Enhanced.
Can't go
Enhanced
nowhere.
driver license.
Enhanced.
Can't go nowhere.
Can't go
Now you
nowhere.
can't go
nowhere.
Now you can't go
Can't go
nowhere.
nowhere.
That's
with
Go
that
to
crazy,
shit.
DR.
Trey.
I've been there.
Me too.
With your passport.
Bernice for the 40.
It's probably 55 now.
Yeah, inflation, right?
Inflation.
Inflation. I can't with y'all.
Inflation. Gotta go to Colombia. Shout out to Colombia, by the way.
Yeah, I gotta go there.
Yeah, gotta go back. Gotta go back.
I'm about to go.
Cartagena.
I'm about to go see what these chinks talking about the highest about.
Konnichiwa.
Shit, me.
Yo, bro.
Konnichiwa.
Can't take
that
this
out
man
now.
nowhere.
Ching Chow Makahaya. Remember, nigga, that's not
Do you
even
even
a
know
word,
what that
right?
means? It does
Yeah.
mean something.
Oh, it does? It's a curse word?
Yeah, it's a curse.
It means
So
fuck
what
you
is
in
it?
Chinese.
Yeah,
Okay.
curse.
Jeez.
Okay, niggas always know the bad words in
Niggas know
another
it-
language.
Right?
But
Don't,
can't
don't
hold
know
Always the
nothing
easiest
positive.
one.
civilized conversation.
I know how to count in Japanese. I know how to say hello.
Go ahead.
You
What?
said you know how to
Count
count,
in
and then now you're
Japanese.
saying
I
you
think
know how to
it's
say
wait,
hello.
let me see if I
Go ahead,
remember.
count to five.
It's H ni song chi
Yeah, my
go
daughter knows.
roku seche hachiku ju.
There's nobody here to confirm or deny.
This is
The
true.
motherfucking
You
viewers
just Google
could.
Translate.
That's so, it sounded cool
You
though.
can
Yeah,
press
it
that in
sound
Google
good.
Translate.
The
Sound
viewers could.
That's
could
true.
Put it in the
that Google
comments if I'm
Translate.
right or not.
Yeah, please.
Y'all
Shit
been
me.
from
Niggas
you
trying
from
to discredit
China or
it. You
any one of
see?
the South-
You can't even. This is the black community.
If you
Right.
from anywhere in
Niggas
South
be trying to
America, you can
discredit you.
confirm that.
I'm just
nigga.
trying to figure out whether it was
You
right
said
or
South
wrong.
America. That was Japanese.
Oh,
Yo, you
my-
niggas is
yeah.
off today,
Oh,
man.
wow.
What is we doing here?
Oh, I thought you was.
What's up, my boy?
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure tuning in. Yo, what's up? Y'all niggas ready to go home
Nah. I
or
thought
what?
Yo, did you just?
Nah,
What
I'm
did you
nigga
just?
said?
You got it. My fault. Players fuck up.
Oh wow.
Players.
This
How-
nigga actually
But
with
yeah,
Gullah
you from
Gullah
that
Island,
region
man.
of the fucking world, nigga. Y'all niggas know what the fuck I meant. If you from that region of the world and you can confirm that, tap in, man.
He said comment.
So Tim, you got anything you wanted to touch on today? Anything. It could be anything. It's everything and nothing podcast.
Everything and nothing. Everything and nothing. No, I just hope that y'all make the necessary changes that y'all feel like y'all want to see in the world. You know what I'm saying? Because if it ain't us, ain't gonna be nobody.
Straight up.
That's all.
Fuck the world. What's up?
Oh,
Tanny,
question.
Right?
You were saying how other countries are like, my thing is, so why do they come to America? Not just for work, but
Mhm.
there's mothers escaping from these other countries. There's children running from these countries. So yeah, their country might be unionized in ways America is not, but they come in here to escape something from over there.
Of course.
That we can provide over here. So
That freedom.
No, yeah, I
Like-
get
pros and
that,
cons.
but a lot of times, you know, it's like conflicts and stuff like that, like war conflicts and stuff like that, and a lot of that shit come from America too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. I guess that's probably why they give them so much.
I was gonna
That was a
mention that
great
too.
question,
When
though.
people
It
come from
was.
like other countries, they're like considered refugees, and they're considered like they need more help than others. That's why when they go through like the food stamp systems
Yeah.
and all of that, it makes
It's
it much
easier.
easier for them.
Right.
And it's like you don't even have a social, you don't have a birth certificate,
It's
but we
less
have
of
to
a
have a social,
process,
we
right.
have to have a birth certificate, we have to have
Right.
this just to go get it. And it's
Absolutely.
unfortunate that it makes it harder on the actual Americans, like and
Right.
people that were born here.
Absolutely.
You know, that other people just kind of come and then they reap all the kind of benefits. And I feel like just because it's easier, and in those kind of countries, women are oppressed, which is a lot of things men don't talk about because y'all think, oh, go to another country, everything's great. But it's like the women there are being oppressed, so that's kind of why
They probably cater to
they
men
leave
more,
and they
yeah.
bring their children with them, and they're looking for like,
So-
you know,
Yeah.
Understood.
So just to tap
Help.
on in a nutshell of the question that you just asked, why they run here? Freedom. You get what I'm saying? In a nutshell, right? It's freedom.
A little more resourceful.
but freedom ain't free.
Nah, freedom isn't free, but it's
Freedom
more
ain't
free.
But they don't
here.
only come
Hold on,
here
look.
though.
No, look. Well,
They go to
anywhere.
other countries.
But just like how you just said, Trey, there's too much freedom here. You get what I'm saying? So it's a lack of structure. But from the outside looking in, it's all the freedom that they need.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It's all the freedom that they need because it's better than what they see when they wake up in their countries
Right. That's-
and what they have to deal with in their villages or in their communities and stuff. And like how you just said, when the women, they're being oppressed.
You know the crazy part about that is, when I go to other countries, you know, there was this thing of the American dream until the internet came on. They don't want to come here no more. They're like, y'all niggas living fucked up
That's
over
what I was
there.
gonna get into. It
Know what I'm
comes down to,
saying?
like
Like-
pros and cons. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Once
what
the
type of
internet
lifestyle you
came,
looking to
they
live?
like, y'all niggas living fucked up. Like, I'm talking to people that don't know nothing about their friends getting shot. They can't even have guns in their country. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, they the best to ever do it. They tricked us. They controlled all the media and shit. Now they can't. The internet is out. You get to see what else is out there, and niggas is leaving, bro. Niggas is leaving.
I think it all boils down to like what type of life you want to live. More importantly, like most people like the idea of somewhere they never been. Like, for instance, niggas come to New York and had a time in their life. We be ready to get the fuck up out of here.
Straight up.
We
'Cause
go
they
down
visited.
south. Right. We go down south, no, but we go down south and want to stay, nigga.
Oh, all day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
All day. Every time I go.
I think it's just all about what type of lifestyle you looking for. It's like an individuality thing. Like,
Yeah, everybody
you know
wants
what I
what
mean? Like,
somebody else has
what-
until they see that
until
what
they
they
get
have
it.
is not
Right.
that great.
Right,
You
because
know?
nigga, I was in DR and I was like my flight got delayed for 3 days and I was not mad at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
For 3 days.
facts.
3 days go
like,
crazy though, huh?
Yeah, I was cool.
Nah,
with
it
that.
was like a hurricane
I
or
was
some
okay
shit.
with that. I was
Okay.
perfectly
Crazy.
fine with that.
Yeah.
I did not care. Yeah, the whole airport was flooded.
Oh.
But the moral of the story is I didn't give a fuck.
Right.
I was happy. I was actually mad I didn't book my shit longer. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it all boils down to what type of life you want, what you living for, what you looking for, you know what I mean? Hence why my son want to #leave. He New York out.
Leave.
He America'd out, you know what I mean? And he ready to get the fuck
That's
out.
definitely about to be on the hashtags. Of
Nah,
the
cause
clip.
I
Right.
figured it out. You could get money here and live somewhere else. Niggas
Right.
got remote jobs. Niggas got all that. Why you
Oh,
think
the
niggas
pandemic.
come?
Yeah, the pandemic.
Niggas come here and send their money back
home.
home. You know what I'm saying? Like they send their money back home.
The pandemic showed people how you are really able to operate whatever business that you have, whatever
Right.
company that you work for, from home. Not even necessarily even have to be there in office, no nothing, and still make sure that
We have the
corporation
internet.
is still running. You get what I'm saying? And go to school, but they already had school from online
No, but
school.
you could literally start your own business, bro, from anywhere in the world. You could sell products
But
that's
you was-
already selling.
But you was able to do that already.
Yeah,
You was always
no,
able
but
to
I'm
do
just
that.
saying, like,
once money became electronically able to transfer, you know what I mean? Once you
Yeah,
able to transfer
but I
the
mean,
money
like,
electronically, but before that, hell no.
the whole thought. No, before you couldn't really see. You know what I'm saying? Now you see what's out there.
Okay.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? With the
exposed to more.
internet and shit like that. Now you could be like, yo, I want to live here
That as
and
well,
make it
facts.
happen. You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
Like,
facts.
make it happen. It's just about your fear factor. If you want to play and start somewhere new, but I'm ready for that.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Yeah.
Zoom, 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 zoom.
Out of here.
He's zooming, nigga.
I'm with it.
You got another question? What's up?
Also, you were talking
Yeah.
about how black culture I do agree with you saying about but we need to wake up and America is ours. We built this.
Period.
So we understand that the black culture, black America, this is ours. Like we can take the power back.
I disagree.
The idea of that we don't have a culture where black American culture. Yes, it doesn't root from motherland, but we are learning that we come from a motherland.
This is
like, I was
us.
born here,
Yeah.
so I cannot.
Right.
I could go to Africa because I have African in my blood, but I don't know nothing about Africa. I don't know anything about America right now. So why don't I just fix that? Why don't I try to where can I get in as where can we get in?
Embrace
Can't.
that. Embrace that.
You can't.
I feel like a lot of shit is set in place already. Like,
all right, see, you got to look at it from a deeper aspect, right? You asking for niggas to give you something that they took. That shit don't make no. They are not gonna do that. Their ancestors died for this shit. You gonna have to die if you want something, and niggas don't want to die, right? They only want to kill. They only want to kill each other. They don't want to die for the cause. But right, you're not gonna get. If I had to work for something, just like your mother used to tell me, I work for this. I'm gonna give it to you. You gotta earn this. So why would they give it to you? Cause you black? Cause you built it? Stupid you. Should have jumped off the boat. Should have went on strike. Should have died. Everybody was mad when Kanye said slavery was a choice, but it kind of was, right? You had a choice to live or die. Whether it was a moral choice, immoral choice, it was still a choice, right? So niggas made their choice. You made your bed, sleep in it. However the cards was dealt, the choices was made. We here now, and you're not getting this shit back.
Yeah.
You're not getting nothing.
Unless
They gave it to the Native Americans, they gave it to the Jews. They not giving nothing to niggas.
Right.
right.
Yeah,
Niggas
niggas
gotta
do
get
that.
on that, you're
Niggas
right.
do that every time. Gucci. Yeah, how long that last?
No, the boycott actually lasts a long time. It lasted a long time. But
That's a long time.
compared
Come on.
to no,
That shit should last forever.
Like 3 to 6 months with all this stuff, like Rosa Parks wasn't the first one. They only gave it to her because she was light skinned.
I'm sure.
But I'm saying, like, if we were to actually stand down, foot on something, help each other out, like we're not. Let's just Target. Like we're not going to Target no more. Like whatever you need, let's just go to our neighbors. Let's figure out how we can out. Like I promise you, we will affect them.
Right.
All white people care about.
Of course we would.
and we got the numbers.
We would affect them, but we not. You know why? Because we can't think as a group. We think as individuals.
Strength in numbers.
But we gotta find what can connect that. They're not everybody gonna think like you, but someone has something that they're passionate about. I think you guys were talking about something about, oh, they have a son or something like that. Like people don't care about the kids. You know, homies that would just still like.
Right.
But you gotta find what they're passionate about. That's gonna make them listen.
Meet them where they at. Right.
Yeah.
Got you. I understand.
I mean, yeah, it sounds good.
understand.
We've been trying this shit forever.
I think she's saying like we the minority is the majority, so we
Less
could
is
make
more,
a
right.
change, right? And just to change the narrative to the American culture is the Black American culture. It's not just Black American culture. No, it's the American culture, which is Black American culture, because this America ain't nothing
Absolutely.
without blacks in it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what she's kind of saying. It's changing it. So I'm not saying American culture, but Black American culture is American culture.
Because with the consumers,
Stop
the creators,
separating it, you know,
right.
and just calling it
When you look
American
at the
culture.
statistics of where most of the money comes from in these high-end corporations, it comes from our community.
100%.
The people with the less spend the most.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So less is more in that aspect, but I feel like it's a lot of overtime that got to be put in if we ever want to get anywhere close to back to where we supposed to be. Like, I'm talking about lifetimes, generations of, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit not going to happen with my sons. It's probably going to happen with my great-great-grandkids, you know what I'm saying? But that shit got to start, like, yesterday.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And it ain't.
right.
It ain't gonna happen. Like
The necessary knowing
I
what-
hate to be the bearer of bad news. It ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Because if it was like all the things that we've been through, it would have been happened already. Right? How many times we boycotted and niggas go right back. Niggas boycotted Gucci for like what you said 3 to 6 months. Like, come on.
Definitely back in
Niggas like my nigga.
If
like,
it was even that.
like I said, it's Stockholm syndrome. Like it's like you forgive them niggas. Them niggas playing in your face, and it's like, oh nah, they ain't mean that.
It's okay,
They
Master.
apologize.
It's okay,
It's
Master.
all right. We sick, boss.
Whoop me again.
We sick. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Balenciaga too. Like it's all
Who
this
put
shit.
the monkey on the shirt?
Oh, my.
H&M, right?
Yeah, like all of that. Niggas
Bro,
still go
niggas-
over there and get them little cheap
Timberland
drink.
with the noose.
Yeah, all of that.
Niggas
That was
won't
crazy.
stop.
Ralph said he don't want us in his shit. So did Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And look at me.
It is what it is.
Shit like that.
That's nasty.
You know what I'm saying?
On this episode of Niggers. Brought to you by
With an R,
the
nigga.
Word. Brought to you by the Everything and Nothing podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in.
Definitely. It's been a pleasure.
This is a dope one.
Right.
Yeah, I
Thanks for
appreciate
having me.
Yeah, definitely. I appreciate your insight. In the offcast, I appreciate your questions. You just
Dope questions, by the
yeah,
way.
you just did a phenomenal job. Definitely.
You should have
did.
been on the show.
Yeah,
Right.
man.
Told me to put a camera somewhere for
We definitely had another microphone.
But yeah, like we always say, it's therapy for us. We hope it's therapy for you. Nothing I say is
sure.
factual, just my motherfucking opinion.
Right.
Fuck you and the black community and Rosa Parks. See y'all later.
Oh,
Side.
I can't.